Have you ever wondered how people are able to do hundreds of pull-ups in a row, hold up cars, or even do one-arm muscle-ups? Well, that is thanks to your flexor digitorum profundus, or FDP for short. This unknown muscle is the key to incredible superhuman strength, allowing you to do crazy stuff like this. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through a really easy training plan for this muscle that only takes 10 minutes. I promise if you knew this a few months ago, you would be freakishly strong. This is block training. It's the easiest way to build a really strong FDP and a gorilla grip. Ayo. You do it by attaching a block to this carabiner, loading up some weight, and pulling as hard as you can for a few reps. The results I've had using this have been insane. Pretty soon after I started training it, I met my girlfriend's dad. And when we shook hands, he told me my grip was insanely strong. In my opinion, that's the most impressive shit this block has done. People use training like this to spam dozens of pull-ups without getting off the bar. Because when your grip gets strong enough, you can literally just do a bunch of pull-ups until you get tired, hang from one arm while your other one rests, hang from that resting arm, switching arms, and then you're rested and you could do a bunch more pull-ups and just repeat for hours. In doing this, you're building every single muscle in your forearm, but especially the FDP and the stabilizers that allow you to lift heavy. Another benefit of this is that you're also training to failure, so it's really easy to track your progress and get way stronger quickly. So here is where you can buy the tools to train with it. I'm not sponsored, so you know I'm not making any money off of this. I'm being genuine. I have one of these in my garage so I can train with it. If you want to unlock a freakishly strong grip, I would recommend that you use it. But if you don't want to spend all that money unnecessarily, there is another way. And this is weighted one-arm hangs. If you've ever paid attention to any calisthenics athlete ever in your life, you would see how important these are for training. It is useful in almost every single calisthenic skill, even the ones that don't look like it would be useful for it at all, like the planche. This builds insane scapular strength as well as powering up your grip and your FDP. The only issue with weighted one-arm hangs is that it's hard to measure where your failure point is because you're aiming for a certain amount of time hanging, not a certain amount of reps. For strength, you normally want to aim for around 10 seconds of hanging time, and you don't want to go over 15 to 20. It's honestly incredibly, really mentally difficult to do this though, and I've only seen really tough dudes train like this. So if you think you're up for it, then go for it. But me personally, I would rather just use the loading plan and the block training. Real quick, I said I would talk about this. There's been a huge wave of propaganda talking about rice bucket scrunching forearm training that gives you huge forearms. That's all lies, that's all propaganda. It does not work. All it does is put you under a really low load for a long period of time where you're not even close to reaching muscular failure. Your muscles don't need to adapt. All it's really good for is just recovering injured fucking wrists. That's all it is. You're not going to build a strong grip by gripping stuff really lightly for a long period of time. That makes absolutely zero sense at all. So if you want to actually get strong, do not fall for this bullshit propaganda online of oh yeah, just use the rice bucket and squeeze over and over. No, that does not actually work. What the people who are recommending it are doing is just wooing you with some fancy looking, ancient looking method, and it's fake. Don't trust that shit, bro. Don't fall for it. Good luck. You got this. Here's a hug. The featured comment as well. Pow, 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 pow.